Also, this silk pajama set can make or break your day. And it's making my day. What about you? Do you want to show your outfit? We're wearing figs. She's calling them apples. And we have cute little denim shorts on that you can't see right now. And maybe we'll wear sneakers.
Yeah.
Coffee. So yeah, so we usually play with toys, read books. I try not to put on TV first thing in the morning. Screen time is literally just Miss Rachel and potentially a Disney movie once in a while. Oh no, don't touch that. I try to keep it balanced, nothing too much, because I do find that then she just like throws tantrums because she wants more. So we do nothing first thing in the morning. We just play. And then we'll usually have breakfast at around 7:30, 8 o'clock. And then she goes down for a nap at like 9 or 10. She still does take like 2 naps a day. And then when she wakes up from her nap, we're gonna go hang out with Mimi. Right? Can you say, that's your Baba. Hello. We're gonna go, as soon as she wakes up, we're gonna go to the coffee house down the road so I can get an iced matcha. I think I'm gonna get an iced coconut matcha. Or maybe I'll get an iced latte. I don't know. But either of the two. And then I'm gonna stop it at home, get a pillow, maybe a water bottle, because my water bottle, like my hydro flask, broke. So I need to get one of those. Maybe they'll have that there. I'm gonna try not to get summoned from the Halloween goodies and the fall goodies because I just don't feel like it's time yet. And then we're gonna meet up with my mom and do our errands. She's still sleeping, which is kind of bizarre. I'm getting her bag packed. We're dressed for the day. It's like sunny, but kind of not. So I'm just wearing jeans with a little shirt. And then wear flats on my feet. Good morning. This looks like a long weekend. Sunny, say hello. Say hi. I just wanted to update everybody. I got my first Stanley. I've always had the fake ones, but I was going through this stage where I was like, you know what? I deserve a few things. I never buy myself anything, so I bought myself a Stanley. It took a couple tries. I got one and then I didn't really like it, so I got this one instead. But she's honestly the best thing that's ever happened to me. Just gonna be to like drive by myself, go to the gym, watch a YouTube vlog, listen to a podcast, listen to music, and that will be like my time where I have to myself. So I started doing it and I really enjoyed it, and I was like, wow. I also kind of got inspired by like these YouTube vlogs that I was watching of like my favorites, like putting their child to sleep and then like having an evening. And granted, like you need somebody at home obviously with your kid, so like it's not, the day's not over at 7 p.m. just because Sunny goes to sleep. Like, we were just so used to just like, oh, she's asleep, now let's just lay on the couch and rot and like watch New Girl for the 97th time. So like Josh does his own thing, whatever, but like this just kind of gave me that extra little something. And recently I've been so into my like YouTube vloggers. My favorites are Molly May, of course. I just got into Sophia and Chintzy from the girls' bathroom, I watch their podcast and now I watch their vlogs, and honestly, I'm not kidding, like, they give me a serotonin boost like no fucking other. And they inspire the fuck out of me. I just feel like they don't try to be perfect. They're like unapologetically themselves. They're English, so like I love their accents. And just like watching them do like random ass things like making cucumber salads and like getting new dining room furniture, it's amazing what it does. Who else? Sydney May Crouch. So like I just watch these vloggers and like A, they inspire me, B, they motivate me, C, they give me different ideas, and like I just really enjoy it. So that may be why I started vlogging. Also, I started vlogging because I kind of just wanted to like romanticize my life a little bit. It wasn't really so much for the followers or like the views or the likes. It was more just like for myself. Because sometimes you're just kind of like doing things over and over again and you don't actually specialize anything or you don't like notice anything. So I figured this would be a cool way, and it would also be another hobby of mine, like editing, and like I can kind of create and like use my creative abilities. Granted, I don't really have an idea of what I'm doing, and I'm not really great at editing, but like I'll get there. And so far I really enjoy it, and it's like giving me that extra little something. You have your like motivation for work, you have your motivation for your child, you have your motivation for your relationship, but then it's like, what do you have for yourself? I'm the type of person that doesn't really buy things for herself. So I don't really show myself self-love in that way because I have like a very frugal mindset when it comes to money. It's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing. But so like I'm not showing myself self-love in that way. It's all about like love languages towards yourself, right? So what could I show myself? I'm getting there though. Like if I want a new matcha powder, I can just get the matcha powder because it's going to make me feel so excited. I got matcha powder. I've been thinking about getting matcha powder for weeks, and I tell myself, no, you don't need it. Don't spend the money. You need to save your money. I got the fucking matcha powder from TJ Maxx for like $4. Organic, only matcha, nothing else in it. Perfect. Then I was like, oh, I want to make it frothy. This is what all the cool girls are doing. Do you know how long I was thinking about this? I fucking ordered the mixer, the electric little mixer. $5 on Amazon, came the next day. I'm telling you, that day was probably the most exciting day that's happened since Sunny's been born. Not lying. And it made me realize, like, it's the little things in life, and it's the little things that you show yourself. So, like, bringing myself to the gym today, it was 30 minutes on the treadmill. Granted, I do the 12, 3, 30. So it's an incline of 12. Speed of 3 for 30 minutes. But sometimes I do it only for 15 minutes because that shit is crazy. And I literally put my phone there and I watch Chinsia and Sophia. I watch their vlog, or I watch Emma McDonald's vlog, and I literally, it's like the craziest serotonin boost. I have the best time. I have the best time with myself. I forget about everything else. I forget about work. I forget about the baby. Love you, Sonny, but I forget to just forget. And I'm just like, okay. And then when I go back home, I shower, and then I could veg out on the couch with Josh. So, yes, I only do this twice a week because then the other 2 days, I give myself opportunity to maybe do something around the house. Wednesdays, we do family dinner at my mom's. And then Mondays is like Monday. So I always feel like it's Monday. Sometimes I'm a little bit more tired. Maybe the house needs a little bit more zhuzh. Maybe I do just want to lay. And granted, like, things can change very often. I do go through a lot of phases. I feel like everybody does, but I have a very obsessive personality, I think. So like when I really like something, I kind of become obsessed with it. But anyway, the moral to my story is sometimes it's just the little things, and I think it's really important to show yourself the self-love in different ways with those love languages. So like gifts, like a love language is giving gifts. So like giving the gift to myself of the matcha powder and the mixer was better than a Gucci bag. It made me feel so amazing, and it was literally a total of $8. Like, how crazy. So now I'm gonna make a list, and I'm not gonna go crazy, and I'm not gonna be in debt over things that I want, because of course you want all these different things. But I'm gonna allow myself to get little things once in a while and not feel bad about it, because I'm gonna remember how good it's gonna feel. And none of it's gonna be expensive, because I'm not into like the materialistic stuff, but you know what I mean. And then coming to the gym and just enjoying the fuck out of my time. Like, I don't really have another opportunity to listen to a podcast or watch a vlog. Podcasts, yes, I do listen to in the car. The vlog, sometimes I'll try to get done like in the morning before I get ready, or today I tried to do some on my break, but sometimes I don't even get a break. So it's really nice to just give myself the time. So I'm giving myself quality time and I'm giving myself gifts. We'll work on the other love languages as well, but I feel like this is a big step for me. And I just feel like it also is very important to just stay motivated and stay inspired. So like watch the people that inspire you, but don't be jealous and don't be envious, just be inspired. So
Desk. Oh. It was nice while it lasted.
Oh, sorry, we have a
I actually listened to a podcast about how to use your love languages on yourself, because I feel like a lot of the times you're always focusing on using your love languages like on other people, your relationship, your friends, your family, whatever, but what about yourself? So anyway, so I had a pretty long weekend. I had a little extra money for myself, which took me a lot. And if anybody has like a weird relationship around money, this is for you, because my whole life I've had a really weird relationship with money. I've always been pretty good with money. I never really had a money issue, and I've always saved money. I've saved money like my entire life. My mom always made it like a priority for me. I was saving money in a shoebox under my bed at like a very young age. I was saving, and looking back at it now, it was like the best thing I could have ever done, because I was able to do a lot of really amazing things. I was able to travel for a bit and like take a little bit of a sabbatical from my job, buy whatever I wanted at that time when I was like living with my mom and money was no object. I was able to go to the bars and just like, shots on me. I was like that girl. But when it came down to it, I was never like the girl that was like going shopping or ordering things from Amazon or ordering things from Shein, and I'm still not that person. Fast forward years, we now have a house, so all of that money that I saved, not all of it, but a lot of the money that I saved definitely went towards the down payment of a house, because obviously it's a lot of money all at once when you buy a house, so we kind of left ourselves with nothing. So fast forward, the unhealthy version of it, in my opinion, is when I spend even like $1, I literally get nauseous. $20, I get sick, ill, like not actually ill, but I just don't feel good about it. I automatically regret it. I automatically feel like I shouldn't have bought it. I start to think about if I should return it. Do I really need it? I overthink it. When I'm telling you, like, buying clothes, it's so minimal. Maybe like once or twice a year, I'll go ahead and buy like $100 worth of clothes. And I honestly, it takes me like weeks to get over it. I don't know why I'm like that. I'm very insecure when it comes to the whole money situation. Obviously, you can always have more, and I do not think that money makes you. There was an extra Friday this past month, so I was able to kind of have an extra paycheck in a sense. So obviously I paid my bills, I paid some off of my credit card. Recently I have stopped feeling like I have to pay my entire credit card balance at once, because that's how I lived my whole life. If I had a $2,500 credit card balance, I would pay it. Now, fast forward, we have the house, we have a pretty large mortgage. My car bill is higher, everything's just more expensive, obviously. So that's not really as feasible to do. So very recently, I started to like get it out of my brain that I don't need to pay it all at once. And most people in this world don't. Interest sucks, of course, and I don't want to have to pay it. But like, if I can just give like $200 or $150 towards the credit card bill rather than paying the entire thing, and it makes me feel a little bit better about it, then whatever, fuck it. So that's what I recently started to do, which I will say like is such a game changer, because monthly I was not able to just kind of continue to take out of my savings. It was just not there anymore. So that was one thing that I changed. I know it may sound crazy, but yeah, paying off my credit card slower and allowing myself more time and allowing myself more money from my paycheck rather than feeling like I have to pay for the whole thing. And then this little extra money that I had, there was certain things on my Amazon cart that I really feel like I wanted and really needed. I bought like little to-go cups so I can make my own lattes, and then like with my straw on my cover, I could go in the car and like go to work or like go to the store. Those were like $10. On a normal day, I'd be like, absolutely not. Those are staying in my cart forever. Like it's gonna be 6 years from now, and I'm gonna look back at my cart. But I was just in that mood to just say, you know what? Like, I work hard, I do my job very well. I'm a full-time mom, full-time worker. We have a nice house, like, but we don't really go out anymore, obviously with the baby, and we're in our 30s now. Everybody's kind of in the same mode. Like, I just needed to show myself self-love in gifts for once. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it was really uncomfortable. And when I made the purchase, and meanwhile, like, the purchase was a $200 Amazon order, and then some certain things from Target that I needed, which was not even that many. I went to several stores and did not buy any Halloween decorations because I'm like, it's too early. So I really didn't even go that crazy, but for me it's crazy because, like I said, $20 gets me nauseous. But I'm really happy that I did it because I feel like it does matter, and it matters to like show yourself the love that you want to show it, and those little things do make a really big difference in like A, your mood, and B, like your like your mind, your brain, your like your center where like you get things. Like, of course my relationship is great, me and my boyfriend love each other, and like we've been in that moment in our relationship where he would get me things randomly and get me sunglasses and get me flowers and get me this. Like, it's not like that anymore. We do have a baby, and we spend pretty much all of our money on our bills and our mortgage. So nobody's just like randomly giving me gifts. So if I'm able to just give myself the little frother and the cups and the supplements that I really want to start taking, and Sunny's swimmies that I really wanted to get her, like, come on now. I'm making it sound so crazy, like I bought myself these crazy things. I did buy this. My first Stanley. Look at her. I've never had one before. And I always swore, like, I'm never gonna spend that much money. But this was the 30 ounce, and it was $35, and I feel like the color is super cute, and I was just like on a roll. I did try to buy a cheaper one at like At Home or Marshalls or TJ Maxx, and I really did try, but I feel like all of them were not what I was looking for. If anybody has any book recommendations, podcast recommendations, YouTube recommendations for like people like me that have a very weird relationship with money and like get very nervous around it, please send them my way, because sometimes it is pretty hard to live with. But at the end of the day, it has way more pros than cons, because I'm good with money. I'm always going to save the money. I value the dollar, I think, too much, but